This is the Jenny Chisom Show.
Hello, boss. Welcome back to the Jenny Chisom Show. You know, this show has a way of shocking me, right? Welcome back to the show. From wherever in the world you're watching me, I want to say I celebrate you, and I thank you for making this show fun for me and educative as well. I keep learning every day from the things, from the feedback, you guys bring. And this week, I'm going to treat a topic that is also part of the feedback I got. 5 things to look out for if you're looking for a wife. Yes. Some people say, I'm a boy, I want to do. Well, I can't help you to be there for my guys. So, 5 things to look out for when you're looking for a wife. Very straightforward. I mean, you are at the point where you're thinking of dating. You're at the point where you're already dating and you're thinking, okay, should I take it to the next level? You're at the point where you have been, or you're just thinking, I've been so busy with career and stuff. I think I need to get a wife. Whatever stage you are, take it from me, from somebody who is mature, from somebody who has dated for a while, for someone who have experienced and watched other people's relationship and had been in relationships a lot of times, successful ones, of course. I hope you know that successful doesn't mean it has to land in marriage. You have to finally marry one, right? Yeah. So 5 things to look out for in someone you want to get married to. Number 1 is she teachable? The girl, she might have the right curves, the right accents, the right family background in your fantasy mind, that kind of thing. But is she someone that likes to learn? Is she somebody that is excited about developing herself? Is she somebody you can share ideas with? Is she somebody that can contribute to your ideas? That's very important. It might sound like it's abstract, but it's very, very, very important. This is at the core of why some people's marriages and relationships break up. You must be able to interact. And when I say teachable, it doesn't mean you have to be the one always teaching her, but is she excited about the world? Is she excited about learning new things? Is she excited about meeting new people? Is she excited about even suggesting new ideas to you? Find out, is she teachable? Is she somebody that you can say, oh, I think we shouldn't do this. I think we shouldn't live our life like that. I think we shouldn't shop anymore. We shouldn't do that. And she abides by it. Is she someone that listens to you? Those are all the things I mean by teachable. Also, number 1, very, very, very important. Number 2, is she understanding? Does she understand you? And I'm not trying to be overly, before people say, oh, you're thinking of someone that will understand a man. I mean, you put in the work in helping her, in loving her, in showing her you care. Does she understand your gestures? Or does she feel it's not enough? Or does she think, these are important things. Does she understand you? Does she understand the man you are becoming? Does she understand where you are going to? Does she understand her role? When I say her role, does she see herself fitting to where you are going to? Very important. And for you to get there, you yourself has to understand where you are going to before she can understand it. And also know that in her understanding you, it means you have to communicate it often. You have to communicate your vision, what your plans are in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year. And she has to see commitment that you're working towards it. And it's easy for her to understand. So I'm saying this is this way, that way. For her, for you. Is she understanding? If you can't have a conversation with her, you can plan with her. Even if it's just to plan a date. Oh, should we hang out this weekend? Should we show up on this wedding? Should we do this? Those basic things, if you can't plan with her successfully, my dear, check again. Is she understanding? Number 3 on my list is, how was she raised? Very important. When I say how was she raised, I'm not saying if she's raised by her mom and her dad, then she should be a good girl. No. Or if she's this and that. No, that's totally not what I mean. What I mean is, what does she have? What is her idea around family and upbringing? Who are her role models in her family? Who does she look up to? Who does she listen to? What are the things that are a big deal in her family cycle? There are families that overly respect money above everything. I mean, they rather that somebody who has a lot of money, even if he's a 419er or a ritualist, as long as he has money, they are willing to release their daughter to. That kind of family that respects only money trust me, you don't want to go there. Their value system is just money or family name or one of those ephemeral things. Watch out. That lady is not going to go she's not going to value things like understanding, purpose, your vision. Trust me. But again, I didn't say you should rule it out. Find out for yourself, what does she like? Because somebody can also come from a family like that and decide to be opposite of it to make her life better. So find out how she is raised. Very importantly, who her mother is, the ideology she has about family growing up really. Next is value system. If you value something, it's tied to the other one. What do you value and what does she value? What does she see as important? For instance, let me give you a quick example. I'm somebody that is very passionate about empowering people, about helping people, about inspiring hope in others. Trust me, I can't marry a man who is always pursuing money, who is in a month, he's 3 weeks outside the house, pursuing money, traveling the world, trying to make more money, and buying me cars and stuff. Just, as a wife, you're supposed to be happy because there's money. I will not be happy in that kind of marriage, so I know myself. So if your value system is driven towards empowerment, towards any angle, make sure that she's also somebody in that line. That way you guys can match. It means that you guys can have common goals, you guys can plan together, and it doesn't mean you guys have to be in the same career line. No, that's not what I mean. It just means that your value system in life is different. Now, somebody who is given to empowering people, if his partner doesn't like to talk about people or helping people, you guys are going to have a clash of values. So this person likes people around them, likes to go talk to people. This person is thinking, why are you always going out? Why are you always hanging out with those young people? Why are you always hanging out with those orphans? Why are you always hanging out with those widows? There's going to be a clash, and that is just one example. Value systems are important. Google value systems and find out, make sure that she's in line with your value system and your bigger picture. Finally, find out if she's her ability to submit. Remember that just like so many men were not raised properly, and so they grew up struggling and all that, trying to assert themselves. Also, some women were also raised in a certain way. Some women, because of experiences of their parents or the people around them, grew up with, a man cannot do anything for me. A man should not tell me anything. So if you have that kind of woman, you are going to have a problem getting her to understand you, to be in sync with you, and you're going to have issues with her submitting, because no matter the amount of love you lavish on her, she might just see you as somebody just there, and she's going to move on. But these are just a few tips, 5 tips I wanted to talk about. But I'm sure that we're going to do this again. I'm going to dig deeper into these values, things to look out for, very importantly. And it's not just because I said it, you can verify it anywhere, and give me your comments, and let's move this forward. We need to help a lot more people choose wives better. Things to look out for a wife, very importantly. Please read through watch through these videos again, and make sure that you tell me how you feel about them. Do you understand them? Do you think they are true? Get back to me, and let's continue this conversation on Jenny Chisom blog, on all social media platforms, and your comment section down below, and do subscribe and share this video with a great guy around you. Thank you.